Hi guys. Well, a lot of people when they jump on these types of sites says, well, who are you? What is it about you? So we thought, hey, rather than put it in text, we'd have a bit of a chat in our usual style. Yep. And Gerhard, you've had quite an interesting background in business, and you're still in business, and maybe you'd like to just share that so people understand a little bit more about yourself.
In South Africa, born in South Africa, worked for an international company, worked my way up to the general manager. We did imports from Denmark, and we supplied the whole of South Africa, government, the military, private sector, and then decided to have a better work-life balance. We immigrated to New Zealand, where I consulted to the university, and unfortunately we were involved in the earthquakes, and we were forced to move again. And to immigrate in 14 months to a third country was not the easiest of journeys. Moved to Sydney. That is a Johannesburg on steroids, and decided no, we can't live here. Moved to Brisbane, and then my wife had a position coming up in Perth, and we moved to Perth, Western Australia, where I couldn't find a position for me because of my wife's visa. Yeah. So I was forced to start to consult. So consulted to audiologists, consulted to doctors. In the process, my wife bought into 2 franchises. Got involved in an IT company, got involved in coaching, and got involved with Michael, with media.
Media, it's absolutely. So you've been involved in business, you've run business, and now between you and your wife, I think you've got 3. You've got a couple of franchises and your IT company as well.
Yes.
So a lot of experience. Myself, a lot of people saying, what about yourself, Michael? Where do you come from? I got out of the military, couldn't get a job because no qualifications. No one would hire me. Went into business. I started with a cleaning company, building cleaning vans and selling them. Had a computer company, had a book publishing company. That one wasn't very successful, by the way. I do confess to that.
But you've learned?
I learned how to get rid of it quick. And I had a construction company. And then I franchised that, and people were saying, how come all these different, and the secret was what we call the third hub, the engine house basically for business. I learned marketing. And from there I was able to do consulting with different companies on marketing. Of course, run a media company now with Gerhard and a marketing company. I'm the CEO of a mining company as well. So actually, like Gerhard, I've had companies, run companies, and still run companies. And I think the biggest thing for me, I think when I clicked with you, Gerhard, was when you went, you know what, I'm running my business. I'd like to help other people enjoy the same success and enjoyment that I'm getting.
Well, I think, my why is to serve humanity. And by having the knowledge and the experience I had and still have, is just to share it with people. Yeah. And if they don't have to make the same mistake that I've done, the benefit is for you.
Yeah, and I think when we put together this coaching 1 Minute Millionaire, we both said, look, it's all fine and dandy teaching people and talking to people and helping them with strategies, but they go away and then they haven't got the time to implement stuff. And the biggest, I say, is the engine house. We said, well, we've got a media company, we've got a marketing company. Why don't we do it for them? And I think that's one of our biggest differences.
It's a huge difference because we don't have the experience in media. We don't have the experience in how to edit videos.
Yes.
Because what you do for Facebook is not the same for Instagram. And if you don't know these things, you sit for hours behind a computer. That's costing money. So
that's what we do for you. So we've run businesses, we still own our own businesses, we help other business owners enjoy success as well. And we do all the video, podcast production, and the marketing for you as well. That's myself and Gerhard in a nutshell, what we love to do for business owners. You want to know more? Drop us an email. Happy to have a 30-minute, complimentary conversation with you and see if working with us is something you would like to do. Thanks for listening and hearing our story.
Thank you.